Welcome back to this edition of the Eagles Sports Coaches Show. I'm Matt Schabert. We're joined by Kevin Fulton, head tennis coach here at Morehead State. And, Coach, welcome back. It's your first time on the show this season.
Yeah, it's good to be back, Matt, and kind of missed this. I always enjoy talking to you or Jason, and look forward to doing it quite a few more times this year.
Always a good time. The fall season has started for both of your squads. I know sometimes as a coach it's got to be hard to kind of gel everybody together, especially with a lot of international kids. But as you mentioned to me before in the past few weeks, you think you got a pretty good men's team and they're really cohesive this year.
These guys, I'll tell you what, we had Jack, G, and Giovanni hitting up at the Eagles Center at 7:30 this morning on their own. They'll go to weights on Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and they'll go lift extra on their own. They spend quite a bit of time together, all 7 guys. Very, very pleased with both Jack and Gabriel. Jack was one of the top 93 men in Australia in the open rankings, and that includes Leighton Hewitt, all the professionals on the tour for Australia. And Gabriel was one of the top 3 in Bolivia his entire junior career and one of the top 25 players in all of South America. Gabriel and Jack both need to get a little bit stronger physically, but as far as technique and the ability to be able to play and the mindset and knowing how to play, both guys have it coming in. And I feel like both of these guys are going to be great additions to the 4 guys that were brought back last year. I can't say enough about the senior leadership of G and David Clifford. They have done an outstanding job getting these guys doing extra things. If you want to see how these kids get along, like our Facebook page, we had a talent show, and you may see more than tennis talent in this tennis team.
Well, moving on to the women's team, a couple of newcomers over there as well, but your team goes up to Northern Kentucky, up in Highland Heights last weekend. And pretty much, I think domination could be the word you could use. I mean, 16 victories.
16 wins.
And to open up a fall season with such a young team as all freshmen and sophomores, basically.
All freshmen and sophomores.
And that wasn't, against NAI schools or lower-level schools. That was against schools your level or higher.
Or higher. We had Belmont, Xavier, Northern Kentucky, us, and I'm missing a team.
Dayton and Xavier.
Dayton was the team I missed. We had 16 wins. The next closest wins was Belmont, and they had 9. Briar Preston, I think she lost 4 or 5 games total the entire weekend. And that's the first time I think Briar's been healthy since the first match of last spring. I can't say enough about the heart that the girls played with, because we've talked about it all preseason. We've kind of put last season in the past. We had quite a bit of injuries in the spring. We had a girl that ended up leaving that would have been a very, very big part of the lineup. So they've gone through some adversity, and I think from the 4 girls that are back that were sophomore or freshmen last year, they're sophomores now, that adversity has brought that group closer together. And them knowing what it was like being freshmen, they've accepted these 2 freshmen wholeheartedly very quickly. I can't say enough about Andrea LeBlanc. She's 9 months post-op ACL, MCL surgery. She ended up winning her flight. It was a round robin. She went 2-1, and just simply, she lost a match. She won her first match, lost a match, came out in her last match, and just dominated that girl. I can't say enough about Haley Wild and Kennedy Womack. We call her Kiki. We've actually named the team Kiki and the Jets, playing off of Elton John's Benny and the Jets. But both those girls came out and played outstanding. Sandy and Kiki combined for a doubles title at 3 doubles, and they were an afterthought to put together in this tournament. We were actually going to put 2 other girls together at 3 doubles, and I got an inclination and told Brad, I said, hey, I think these 2 could actually play really well together. And Sandrine really stepped up her leadership role. And I felt like that, like I said, again, the adversity these girls went through, it showed through, because anytime you go through what they went through, it's either going to make you or break you. And I told you after the tournament, I feel like this is a team we thought we were going to have last year. And I'm really happy with how they're practicing, how they're getting along, and their development not only on the court but off the court.
Well, Coach, pretty good start to both team seasons. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Matt.
This afternoon, and good luck. I'm Matt Schabert. He's Kevin Fulton. This is going to wrap it up for this edition of the Eagles Sports Coaches Show. We thank you for watching. Tune in each Tuesday here on the Eagles Sports Coaches Show.